They're deep in enemy territory, but they turn the ball over. Then the next time they get the ball, they got, third and short and then fourth and short, decided to punt the ball away. And just because they haven't been able to get any stops on defense, things kind of got loose here pretty quickly in the first half. And so far, as you take it, Jalen Glover's remarkable first half, right? I mean, that's a lot of yardage. Of course, we know he's one of the best backs in town, so probably not a surprise there. But you've had to play pretty much perfectly on offense in order to match what Harlan has done so far on offense, and it has just not been the case in two rough start plays here to begin the third quarter.
3rd and 15, deep in their own territory. Chapel wants to throw it. He's getting hit as he throws, and that ball's incomplete. And they'll have to punt the football here, deep in their own territory. Romeo Ortiz will be standing at about his own 10-yard line here, and so Harlan sends Schultz back to receive, and they're going to have really good field position.
A great job by Jay Benzino. Glad to see him back out on the field right there. I mean, everybody kind of just stayed in their zone and made sure they protected the entire field. I mean, they were trying to catch Harlan, maybe get him to swing to one side of the field, but nope, their defense stayed right at home and forced a punt.
So it's Ortiz, fields it, gets it away, good kick, past the 40, back in Schultz all the way up, and fair catches at the 34, and we're back in 15 seconds.
Do you know a San Antonio teen in 7th to 12th grade looking for ways to get involved in the community? They can apply to be a Project Worth Teen Ambassador today. For more information, visit our website or call 210-207-8850.
Great kick there by Romeo Ortiz.
You're not kidding. No win.
As Rick Trotter trots back out onto the field to see if the Harlan offense can get going here in the third quarter. He's got trips to his left. It's a quarterback called draw, and he's got a lot of space. He's across the 40 and forced out of bounds. But a good call there by the Harlan offensive coordinator as they loaded up to the left side and then ran it right.
Well, you can't say enough about the job that Trotter has done here in this football game. We talked about what they wanted to see some growth in tonight. Well, they've gotten at their quarterback position. I mean, you can't do it any better than he did, right? 12 of 12, 232 yards and 3 scores in the first half.
Has not missed on a pass tonight. Handed off and pushed over, head over heels backwards is McDade after a gain of 2.5. It'll be second down. And yeah, I feel bad saying anything because you don't want to jinx him. He's got a Jared Goff going right now. Perfect game. Oh, what a tough fall. If that happened to either one of us, we wouldn't get up for a month.
Right. Well, remember, this is a guy that squats 500 pounds, man. It's going to take more than that to keep that fella down.
Rubber band man. It's again a keeper. Trotter's got it to the 20 inside the red zone. Spins out of a tackle to the 10. Touchdown, Harlan. What a run by Rick Trotter. Oh, my.
Have to change his first name to Globe. All those tricks. I mean, look at this. Gets the snap. Looks like he's going to go left and, wow, finds a huge crease right up the middle and then breaks 2 tackles, spins out of it, and finds the pylon.
What a play by Rick Trotter. It's 41 with the extra point to come by Cartanella. Extra point is good. Harlan leads 42-7.
Closed captioning for tonight's game is sponsored by Premier Pros.
We are back. The Harlan Hawks with a 42-7 lead. They kick this one off. It's fielded at the 2-yard line. This is that second quarterback that we've seen tonight. Going up across the 25 to the 28. And check out the numbers for Rick Trotter. 5 rushes for 87 yards and a touchdown. And a perfect night throwing the football. Still 12 for 12 as Donovan Lopez had that return. He's in the huddle here. Let's see if he gets this series after Chapa had the last one at QB. And he will. He gets out there with Jalen Glover and the rest of this Marshall offense. First down and 10 from the 27. Ball's on the ground, loose. Harlan's got it. And things go from bad to worse. No, they're going to say that, my bad. The quarterback got on it. I thought for sure that was a Harlan recovery, but good job there by Donovan Lopez.
It's the second time they've had a hard time finding the ears on these first downs to start the second half, and luckily they were able to get back on the football, or Harlan would have been in really good shape again.
Second down, 11 for Lopez. He gives to Glover, and Glover's going backwards. And again, guess who? Big Alexander Sicarillo, number 97.
Some kind of ball player, and you know, Don, he's probably going to be a linebacker at the next level. You know, at least spitballing. I don't want to speak for anybody else, but you know, just looks like the linebacker prototype. And man, is he a disruptive force on the defensive line for these Harlan Hawks. Good-looking ball player.
One of our IBEW player profiles there is Lopez will throw it, completes the slant for a first down.
Ball come out?
There's a helmet and the ball. It's a first down. Did Harlan recover?
He did.
The ball's out. Harlan recovers. Big hit there by Zero. Cody Brown coming through with the dislodging the football, and it was recovered by number 5 there for the Harlan Hawks, and that is Tavion Ford.
Ooh, Tavion Ford, really good football player, Don. This is a guy that was, I believe, playing running back last year, and they had to stick him in the backfield to try to balance out their defense. But man, this kid's really a good ball player, getting college looks on both sides of the ball.
So first down here, right up the middle, goes Grady. Picks up about 2.5. So even when things go good for Marshall, really nice completion there. I thought they were getting out of real trouble after that fumble and all of that. But a heads-up play as Cody Brown knocked the ball out. Harlan's able to get it back up 42-7. Everything going right for the Hawks tonight.
Absolutely, but man, Tavion Ford making a name for himself too on both sides of the ball. We talked about that, but you know, he's been bothered, they said, by a little bit of a hamstring issue, but this guy is a dude. He's been offered by Texas State as a running back, but UTSA is looking at him as a DB. You can see why.
They'll fire the slant there. It's caught by Schultz. He's made some big plays here tonight, and he picks up a San Antonio Zoo first down, and it's 13 for 13 for the running quarterback.
Don, Chuck, I want to tell you guys a little bit more about Ivory Graham, number 7 out there. I was talking to Coach before the game, and you wouldn't know it by how he plays on the field, but the young man is deaf. He went deaf a little bit later in his life, so he can still talk and he can still communicate, but he has to read lips. So he watches the signs on the sideline. If there's an audible, you'll see the quarterback turn to him and actually voice what that audible is. It was really interesting for the coaching staff as well. They had to learn a whole new way of communicating. So last year, when this young man right here, Ivory Graham, got onto the team, Coach Salas sat down with about 12 people. His mom, an auditory specialist, special ed teachers, learned how to communicate best with Ivory, and now this year it's like they hit the ground running, guys.
Fantastic. He's a big-time player. All district last year, regional champ in the 4x100. It's an area record, by the way, of 40.09 in that relay.
Yeah, he's one tough hombre and
been offered by UTSA.
Yep, getting it done in the classroom as well. I mean, this guy is the real deal, as we can see, and you can see why Ford's got to, do what's best for the team and move to the secondary, because they got a lot of guys that can move the ball on offense, but they've been a little thin, as we talked about earlier, inside the box. Not thin, they've been just a little bit young. And so, Ford's getting a chance to build his resume. Ivory Graham getting a chance to build his resume as well. And boy, what a wonderful problem to have if you're Eddie Salas, right? You've got all these guys, and we've seen it top to bottom. I mean, they're just unleashing these thoroughbreds. Outside, inside, both sides of the ball. I mean, they got a lot of skilled guys here for the Harlan Hawks.
And it goes to show you also what recruiters recruit, right? Speed, speed, speed. Here he is again. And this time he's going to be lassoed down by number 33 of that Marshall defense. As we're getting a new look at some guys into the lineup. That's Jackson Krause, the 11th, the junior defensive back. It's 4th down, and Harlan will run out the kick team. It's been a great night for the extra point man, Carlos Cartagena. And he'll try, last one was low. This one, he's going to try from 44. That one's up, and it is a rocket, and it's no good. But boy, it was long enough. Just missed it wide. 3:45 to play, all Harlan. It's 42-7. Welcome back to Moonlight Ballroom Smile Cam out at the Marshall Pep Rally today. Musical chairs, the drum line having fun. We're back to live action, and a handoff inside, gain of about 5. Marshall tries to get back in this football game behind Jalen Glover. So many great athletes in San Antonio. Glover, one of those. And Chuck, I know you're voting soon, right, for the San Antonio Sports All-Star Game. He's one of those guys that has his name in the hat, I'm sure. Here he is again, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage and dropped for a loss.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so decisive with his moves. And obviously you've seen what he can do in the open field. And then, you add on top of it, I mean, look how many touches he's gotten tonight, right? And he's clearly their most explosive, dynamic player. And, I mean, guy's got 158 yards rushing on just 18 carries tonight in the score.
3rd down and 5. Big play here for the Rams. They want to keep this drive alive. They'll put it up in the air, go to the outside, and overshooting Lincoln Welcome. Lincoln's been targeted 3 times tonight, and all 3 times hadn't really had a chance to even put his hands on the ball.
Well, it's really tough, too, when you got an elite-level safety like Wingfield. He's coming into this ballgame with 26 tackles, a pick and a fumble recovery, and then Adon Palmer, a sophomore. I'm like, this guy's just blanketed over there. Had that entire side of the field completely bottled up.
Reed Castellanos will punt it away. Schultz is back. Good pressure again. Again, another good kick. Schultz is going to take this one, get to the outside. He'll get near midfield, and Harlan will have it at about the 47-yard line when we come back. 2:12 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Harlan all over Marshall, 42-7. Whiskey by himself now fires right open over the middle and wide open and gone. Travion Butler, touchdown. First play of the game, Marshall Rams, 53 yards, and it's 6-zip just like that. TNL Flashback brought to you by the great Chris Kotfus. 2021. They run this one in the alley, and it's a big gain of about 10. Might be enough for a first down as McDade ran right behind the blocking where it's supposed to go. Nice job by the offensive line. Zone blocking there. Picked up 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
That was a great flashback, too. It kind of reminds you of the job that Tim Williams did when he got to Marshall, a number of years ago, kind of resurrecting a very proud program. They're taking it on the chin tonight, but man, has he done a great job over there. And I believe is what the oldest neighborhood in the school district.
Yeah, the oldest high school in the Northside district. Yeah. I think it was Northside High School at one time.
Of course, you talk about all the great players that have come through there over the years, right? I know what you're thinking, right? 2 guys. Tim Williams would like to have Indy Kalu and Priest Holmes, right?
On the same team. The great David Vizentine coaching that team all the way to the state championship game. The Marshall High School marching band, by the way, is a fun fact here. The 76 band set a world's record for a continuous concert, 52 hours and 3 minutes at Wonderland Mall.
No kidding.
Yep. And I remember back in the 70s and 80s, I went to Churchill, and that was always their claim to fame. Marshall fans, I had some friends that went to church with, they'd say, oh yeah, your football team's good. But our band, and Marshall was known for that marching band back in the 70s and 80s. Won lots of competitions and world famous for that Guinness Book of Records.
Having fun in the stands tonight.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. It's 42-7 as we move to the fourth quarter straight ahead. Time for our San Antonio Ready to Work third quarter highlights. And how about the night Rick Trotter's at? Perfect through the air, and then this run with nice spin out of the contact, going the distance for the score to make it 42-7. Heck of a night for Rick Trotter.
I'll say, heck of a night for these Harlan Hawks in general, right? I mean, it's been a little of this, a little of that. Really good defensive play as well.
So it goes up the middle, and McDade breaking tackles, running hard. Nice gain there of about 15 yards. It'll be a countywide service company first down, and McDade, impressive, looking for contact at the end of this one and finishing it like a college football player.
Yeah, I mean, really elusive. And, you know, Eddie Salas, he knows he's got some good players, right? And he's one of the best guys in town at utilizing what he's got and augmenting what he's got. But he says, I don't know that I've ever had two dudes like this at running back. So that's saying a lot.
Yeah, McDade and Graham, both all district. And then you got Schultz, oh, by the way, who's very electric. And then another ball carrier here. And that's number 17, getting a first carry of the game for him, and that's Ryan Anthony.
Yeah, really good penetration, too, by the Marshall defense that time. I couldn't catch the number. I thought it was 19, Jaden Trujillo, at the bottom of that scrum. So good torpedo action right there, getting to the bottom of that one.
And here's a spinning move, another good run by the young man Ryan Anthony, getting a chance to play. Going with lots of second teamers here in the fourth quarter. The entire offensive line has been replaced by the number twos. Starting quarterback has stayed in, but everybody else has changed as they're going here with their second unit.
Yeah, I imagine, you know, at a school like Harlan, you know, you're a guy trying to play football. You know, there's a lot of schools that you could probably be starting at, right? But, man, it's so hard to get on a field at a school like this. They got so many weapons.
Look at this. Anthony, again for a big chunk. He's been waiting his chance to play. He's a senior. Inside the Central Med red zone.
Yeah, and a good job by Jaden Leha, the DB from Marshall, coming up and making a play.
Anthony Gonzalez is checked in at left guard. Benjamin Jones in the ball game as well on that offensive line. High snap, looking to Anthony again. He bounces it again, and he gets to the 15-yard line. And second down and 8.
Well, the one thing that Eddie Salas was really happy about knowing what's coming too. That, you know, he talked about, even though we've been young in some spots, he said their JV hasn't lost a ball game, Don, in 4.5 years. They've had a couple of ties along the way, but he really believes winning breeds winning, right? And so he's got enough of a program in place at all levels where, you know, the train kind of keeps rolling down the tracks, right? You got maybe some names that change, but, you know, look how many young guys are getting a chance to play, and then they're playing well when they get their opportunity. Speaking of playing
Anthony's going to
well,
go body slammed by the wrestler. The official threw the flag and said, I got you. Frustrating night. And Romeo Ortiz, I'm sure, meant no malice there, but that was right out of WWE. Is that still a thing?
Personal
WWE
foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 42. Half the distance to the goal from the previous spot, automatic.
Ortiz, a 4-year starter and a captain and 2-time All-District player, and he just shows a little frustration here.
well, I mean, I guess yes, but, I mean, he didn't pile drive him or anything.
No,
I
he
don't
let
know
go
what
at the top if you look at it.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do at that point. You know, this guy, he is such a great ball player, you know, and they talk about how hard he studies film and knows what's coming and sees the field and all that. And, yeah, I mean, sometimes you just at the right place at the right time. It's just, I don't know what you do at that point, right? It's making a big boy play.
First and goal. They'll go to Anthony again, and good job by that Marshall defense to snuff it out. We're seeing some of the Marshall backups on the field as well, as Jaden Trujillo makes the tackle there. It'll be second down and goal. Ball's on the 9. It's really not. It's on the 8 now. Move to Anthony again. He finds the seam. Anthony down to the 2. He's got good eyes. I like the way this kid runs.
Yeah, and I mean, to his credit too, right? Takes a heavy hit there, toting the rock, and they gave it right back to him on the very next play. So, get a chance to show what he can do here on Thursday Night Lights.
Will they reward him with the carry here? He's done all the heavy lifting, getting him down this far. Let's see if he gets to tote the rock for 6 here, out on the 2-yard line. Eddie Salas really content to milk the clock here. We've still got 16 left on the play clock, as we're just ticking by in real time now, as he's trying to really not run up the score, but also give his kids a chance. And Anthony goes walking right in. And you can see his teammates happy for the senior who got a chance to get some minutes here tonight and made the most of them.
He sure did. It was all 17 on this drive, and oh, look at those guys throwing some blocks for him too. Very, very well done up front by the Harlan Hawks, especially Marquez Perkins, the junior. He was getting a little feisty down there too.
Cartagena on to kick it. And as usual, he's right down the middle. It is 49-7. 6 minutes to play here on Thursday Night Lights. If you look at our Monarch trophies, 344-3777, the number to call for your trophy needs, whether you're a business or a team. And they've got it all. Plaques, trophies, awards, certificates, anything you need, Monarch Trophies got it. And we'll hand those trophies out to our team champion, Coach Eddie Salas, and our MVP of the game coming up after the game. So stick around for the Central Med postgame show here on Thursday Night Lights.
Yeah, it's been impressive watching these Harlan Hawks tonight, hasn't it? In terms of just the weaponry at their disposal, and obviously Trotter's having a next level kind of ball game.
They stick with the backup QB or the second quarterback tonight. I don't know that he's the backup. They like to play two as they give it to Glover as they stay with Lopez in at quarterback. And Chuck, I am so fired up about the uniforms are tonight because I get to talk about my favorite uniforms in all of South Texas.
Okay, so this is actually a first for the season, I believe. So you've kind of been sandbagging on us, bro.
I think there's been one other. We've had such great, fantastic finishes. There hasn't been time for the uniforms. Give it inside again. Got to get a first down out of that, a countywide service company first down. There's something about the color scheme of Columbia blue and black that I just love. I love it for Villanova. You know, Jay Wright's team's always had that look. And it doesn't work when you use the majority of the color scheme as the baby blue. It works better when you use the majority of the black with the baby blue trim. And they got so much they can do with these uniforms. They've got all white. They've got all black. They can mix the white pants with the black tops. They can go all baby blue if they want to, and I've seen those as well. My favorite Harlan uniform was when they go all black. They did the jerseys tonight. That's still a good look, though, with the white pants. And it's the colors that pop for me. I think it's clean. I think their helmet logo's clean. I told Eddie Salas, I think based on the color scheme and the way they do it, it's the cleanest uniform in San Antonio. Glover pops this one. And Marshall's got a good look, too, here. I do think I've got an issue with Marshall's helmets. You got a lot going on there because you got the jersey number on one side, the block M on the other, and the Ram included on that, which is not a bad-looking logo. And then you got the jersey number on the other side. It's just a lot. It's just busy. But it's a good color scheme. Marshall's always had that maroon and white look. So I give both of us a thumbs up. A+ for Harlan's complete outfit, and an A for Marshall with a B- on the helmet.
I kind of dig the number on one side and the big M with the Ram on the other.
You like both?
Yeah, a little. I do like both too. Yep. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, most weeks these schools do a really good job with how they look.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of good unis. Oh, a little fake triple option, wants to throw it. Does, has a man out there wide open. And knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line is Lincoln Welker. Bless his heart, he's got a, oh, it wasn't Lincoln Welker. Yes, it was. Or was it 18 or 80? 80. Yeah, Lincoln Welker. He's, like I said, poor kid's been targeted 6 times tonight and hadn't had a chance to catch one because the throws have been off or high, and tonight, now he's got his catch.
Yeah, so they're down a receivers out with an injury, but, you know, Walker's a guy that plays tight end and receiver, and really intelligent ball player, good player either at tight end or wide receiver.
Run the wishbone, hand it to Gutierrez for a couple. A lot of kids getting a chance to play tonight. Moonlight Ballroom Smile Cam. Lots of smiles from the Harlan Hawks tonight. They're going to win it here tonight. And they're going to go to 4-1 on the year and 2-1 in district play. And, of course, the Moonlight Ballroom is San Antonio's premier venue for quinceañeras, sweet 16s, and graduation parties. For more information, visit moonlightballroomsa.com. and it's where you'll find Mr. and Mrs. Mikatinik on most Saturday nights cutting a rug, doing the jitterbug and the waltz.
Don, I think you should see us break dance. I think it's really something to behold.
You almost made the Olympic team.
Oh, come on, man.
It's a countywide
Not
service
gonna go
company first down. And keeping it on the wishbone is the quarterback, Lopez. And he'll be brought down. It'll be a gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. There's a timeout on the field, and we will take it. Only 1:13 to go here in the fourth quarter, 49-7. Harlan leads it. Can. And it's the Harlan Band. I wonder if they're going to play after the game. We've been seeing that lately, too. That's pretty cool. Going to be a pitch to the outside to Glover. Look at Glover bouncing off tackles. He's fighting his way inside the 5, and he's had a big night, Chuck.
Oh, indeed he has, man. Creeping up on 200 yards. Looks like he's going to get really close. Right now at 198. Oh, give him those last 4 yards, Jim.
First and goal here. And they hand it to him. Glover's got the 2. I don't know if they'll give him a yard or 2. How nice will our statistician, Funky Cold Nick Medina, be to him?
Let's see it. Calling a timeout. Coach Williams probably thinking the same thing we are.
All right, time now for our ACNowSA.com collision of the game. How about Tavion Nelson and Nathan Perez? Tag team right there on Grady early in the game. Big time loss, TFL is our collision of the game. So Glover's right at 200 yards. Went from the 4 to the 2. That got him his 2 yards. 24 carries.
Very nice
for Jalen Glover.
Yeah, what a ball player. Good as advertised, that's for sure.
We'd love to see him in our All-Star game.
Yeah, something tells me he's going to get a lot of votes. You're actually doing that, Don, on Monday.
Oh, really?
To show you what everybody's kind of up against, right? You get
6 weeks.
A resume, obviously, but yeah, you get 6 weeks, and you have to really do your homework. But those guys down there, man, there's a good crop of people down there that got their eye on this.
Really good defensive play there by the corner. 29 coming up and making a play. It's Bradley Wakasi. And another timeout on the field, and we'll take it too. We are back. Marshall trying to get their second touchdown of the game. It's 3rd and goal with only 27 ticks left. They give to Glover, and he's got nowhere to go. That Harlan defense holds again. They're going to go quick. It'll be 4th and goal. Marshall called 2 plays. They'll go with the wishbone here. See if they run option to the outside. Tough handle. They keep it, and Harlan keeps them out.
That's going to do it.
They let the clock run out. Ball game. The Harlan Hawks win this one 49-7. And like I said, they move to 4-1 on the year, 2-1 in district play, and right in the thick of that district championship race. It is time now for our Living Way Church play of the night. There was a lot of them. But how about Trotter? Perfect on the night. And one reason that he had no incompletions was because he had a little help from Xavier Smith going up top, over the top, and making that great catch for a touchdown. Xavier Smith from Rick Trotter, our Living Way Church play of the night. We'll come back to hand out the Monarch Trophy hardware right after this.
Tonight's broadcast of Thursday Night Lights is sponsored by Taco Cabana, The Gomez Law Firm, Beluga Air, Centro Med, Enroll SA, San Antonio Sports, Valero, San Antonio Zoo, County-Wide Service Company, Christus Children's, ACNowSA.com, Rhino Roofers, San Antonio Ready to Work, Moonlight Ballroom, Air and Plumbing Today, Living Way Church, San Antonio Metropolitan Health District, Premier Pros, IBEW, Vietnam Army Grunt Museum, and Monarch Trophy Studio. Welcome to the Taco Cabana Thursday Night Lights postgame show, presented by the Gomez Law Firm.
A dominant performance by the Harlan Hawks tonight. Eddie Salas' team more than solid. And Chuck, coming into this game, We were told that Aiden Pitchford was the passing quarterback and Rick Trotter was the running quarterback. Rick Trotter had something to say about that as we go down to Matt Roy.
Well, Don Chuck, I'm here with the victorious Harlan Hawks. Guys, let's hear it. And our San Antonio Zoo player of the game, you guys alluded to it, Rick Trotter. 13 of 13, I believe a little under 200 yards, 3 touchdowns passing, 87 yards on the ground, plus 1 touchdown. That's a mouthful for me. You are our San Antonio Zoo player of the game. You get that? It's and 4 tickets to the zoo plus the smaller trophy, but we'll pick that up in a second. So, name's Rick Trotter. I'm going to call you Globetrotter because you went off tonight. What happened on the field tonight? What were you seeing?
Well, I struggled a little bit the first 4 games to start the year. So I just wanted to go out there and show the team that they can trust in me, show the coaches they can trust in me, and I can go out there and perform.
Well, as Don in the booth alluded to, you were perfect tonight. You were a little bit better than Jared Goff was last week when he was perfect. So you guys obviously now 2-1 in district, going to Holmes next week. What's that mean? What does this performance mean to you going forward?
It's just very special because I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting to show out, and I'm just ready to go on and beat the rest of the district because I know we can do it, and we just got to perform every week. I got to perform every week, and I'm ready for it.
If you perform like that, I think you got a pretty good chance. Good luck, man. Appreciate it. And the MVP trophy from Monarch Trophies. Thanks, sir. Coach Silas, let's get you up here, man. All right, Coach. He wants to get in here, man. I love it. Coach, you guys obviously were clicking on all cylinders, especially on offense tonight. What was going right for you, and is this your peak performance right here? Is this what you can do?
It's definitely our peak performance this year, and I'm going to tell you, I'm so proud of them because they battled through 4 games of just struggles here and there, mistakes, but, you know, they buy into the program, to everything we do, and they just come out victorious and can't be any more happy for them, and proud to bring this trophy back to our community.
Coach, last time we gave you one of these trophies, you were holding up a bike. You were telling us about riding. Yeah, we had a good time last year on TNL. You guys win a little bit easier tonight, 49-7. What does this win mean to you, and what's it mean going forward?
I'll tell you what, it's getting our bike back. It's still about that because we hadn't played like this all year, and I'm going to tell you, everybody played offense, defense, special teams. So proud of them, and I'm going to tell you, this is it. We got our bike back.
Hey, there we go, Coach, and you also got a trophy. Congrats, guys.
All right, the Harlan Hawks, look out for them going the rest of the way in 28-6A. We're back to wrap it up when we come back.
All right, Rick, stay here. Break it down and then stay here for one more second.
Hey, Hawks on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Hawks!
4, 5, 6. Family!
This group, stay right here.
Hey, Rick, we going to the zoo.
All right, you guys all been seen the Super Bowl? I'm going to the Super Bowl. Same thing. I'm going to San Antonio Zoo. All right, Rick Trotter, you're our player of the game. How are you going to celebrate?
Going to the San Antonio Zoo.
I always love it. You know, I think the kids that watch, all the high school football players around the city watch TNL every week, and that's become a thing now, right? Who's going to have the best dance moves on the San Antonio Zoo check presentation?
We've had some good ones here the last couple of weeks for sure.
There were a lot of highlights tonight. So as we show you our San Antonio ready to work game highlights, I got to get ready to work because 17th, we've got the Highland Owls and Jefferson Mustangs. We're headed down to the Rock Pile for a good SAISD battle. We had a good battle here tonight, but it was the Harlan Hawks dominating, and a fantastic night by Rick Trotter, both on the ground and through the air. For Chuck Mikatinik up here in the booth, Nick Funky Cole Medina, our statistician, Matt Roy down on the sidelines. The executive producer of Thursday Night Lights is Dean Radla. Our producer extraordinaire is Chris Coffitz. It's his show. We're just calling it. Brian Watts is our director of the truck, and his great crew bringing you all these fantastic shots. I'm Don Harris. We will see you in 2 weeks on Thursday Night Lights. And now, at some of the great moments in TNL history. Dixon comes, reverses field. He's got speed. He's got the 40.
And then a little stutter step and whammo! Down the sideline for 6.
They'll pitch it, throw back to Fine, and he's got a man wide open downfield. Caught at the 45. Off to the races. Touchdown, Sotomayor. That one's picked off.
Steps right into the passing lane, and then that's just as good of a return.
Here's Glass, going over the middle. Picked off! A game-saving interception. Dietrich going deep. Got his man down there. Intercepted! Both sides of the ball, Boley. Holy moly! Sawyer Boley. Calhoun looks over the middle, has a man wide open. Caught at the 10, making a move, hurtling into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Glass looks right. Now he's got a man out there one-on-one. And he breaks the tackle to the 50. Thompson to the 20. Touchdown, Brennan.
8 equals 6.
Warner in the shotgun. Swing pass over here to the near side. Sammy Harris has it. Sammy Harris is gone. Sammy Harris to the 30. Sammy Harris is going to score. Play action to Hatton. Warner pumps going deep. One-on-one down there. Caught. Cooper to the 20. Cooper. Touchdown. Steal. Fielded right at the goal line. And the Clemens Buffaloes bring it out across midfield and break it. Across the 35 to the 40. Down the sideline. And gone. An opening night touchdown return for the Clemens Buffaloes. Judson will try to answer. Here's Miles Davis. This kid is a Texas A&M commit. He is the real deal. He finds a seam. He's breaking it across the 30 to the 35. He's still on his feet. Watch out. Davis to the 40. Gets a block. Got to get one more. Touchdown. Judson answers. Are you serious? Fake the kill. Now they're going to throw back to him down the sideline on a wheel route. And it's a touchdown again for Brennan Carroll. He had pressure the last time. He's coming again. Tripped up and sacked. Kick is up, and it's good.
At the end of the day, I'm just trying to walk that fine line of being a good dad and being a coach.
I love working here. I love working with the kids that grew up in this community, and well, we had great mamas and daddies.
We wanted to get back so bad. No one believed us, but God did.
caught. Look out. To the house.
Oh my goodness. Wow, what explosion. And how can you not feed off of something like that when this dude's chucking guys and dragging them too?
He's under pressure here, though. Dropped. The big fella.
Mercy.
You gotta love that on TNL. Oh my goodness. Fake it, boot it. Scoring the touchdown. Smile, 1, 2, 3, Chuck, say cheese. It's senior night here, part of our Red McCombs Toyota Smile Camp. Got to see all those kids with their parents down on the field before the game. What a great time they were having, mom and dads. Lots of proud parents out there tonight.
I'm just extremely honored that my hard work has paid off.
San Antonio middle and high school athletes are doing great things for our community. Laura's looking for him, going deep to him. Got him at the 25. He broke a tackle. Ademi's going to score. Touchdown, O'Connor. Watch out, James Peoples to the 10. Touchdown, Patriots, James Peoples.
Everybody that's won this year has been way more excited than ever been.
Playing on TV, man.
spinning. Touchdown, Floresville.
Breaking it free is Doty, the sophomore, on his way. Bobbing and weaving and then lunging. Oh, great play.
Greg Eggleston having a huge night on TNL.
Sikorsky, Blackhawk. Look at the little helicopter action, huh?
It was deflected, and he caught it.
Get the heck out
when
of
he's on
here.
his back. Oh, pick six the other way. Keith Fennell going to the house.
Still on his feet. Fjord across midfield. He breaks free. Fjord to the house. Touchdown. Champion Chargers. Have you driven Fjord lately?
Wiesner going to the corner. Got Randall. Did he catch it?
He did.
Touchdown. Johnson. Davis still on his feet.
Davis breaking away. Davis with some speed. McGarrity's chasing him down. He fends off the tackle and scores. Marcellus Davis.
Harlandale defense swarming. Paulette back. Wants to throw it. Holds. Now goes deep. Got a man breaking open, and he hit him.
Clark. It's Guess. And Guess has his second touchdown of the night. What a throw off to the races.
Caught it. Stumbling all the way down to the 7.
Sack for a safety. That's awesome. Picks, a great tackle, and getting it done. Are you ready for some big-time Texas high school football live on Thursday Night Lights? What a catch! Hitting me. Make a play 1-4. Single coverage. Locke got it. What a catch. Locke